Hi friends. I'm Olivia Smith. Thanks for visiting my YouTube channel where I share the latest global news every day. You can also read more news on TimeGlitter.com. You can find all the links in the video description below. Friends, don't forget to hit the like button, drop a comment, share with others, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Now let's jump into today's news. News headline: Judge hears closing arguments in daytime soap opera Fani Willis hearing. News details: in Fulton County, a judge started listening to final arguments on Friday in a 3-day hearing. The hearing aims to decide if District Attorney Fani Willis should be removed from the case against Donald Trump. This is because she's romantically involved with a deputy involved in the case. This hearing has been quite different from the racketeering case against Trump and 14 others. They're accused of trying to change the election results in Georgia. The situation began back in January when Michael Roman, a Republican operative involved in the case, made a claim. He said that Fani Willis, the district attorney, had a financial interest in the case due to her romantic relationship with Nathan Wade, a key prosecutor. Later, Donald Trump and others supported this claim. Both Willis and Wade confirmed their romantic relationship. They stated it began after Wade was hired in November 2021. They talked about trips they took together and shared personal details. They insisted the relationship only started in 2022 and ended last summer. A crucial witness failed to provide strong evidence to challenge their statements. The main issue seemed to be whether Willis' relationship with Wade created a conflict of interest. However, during the testimony, lawyers for Roman, Trump, and others didn't present solid evidence to support this. Willis claimed she reimbursed Wade for any shared travel expenses, but defense lawyers questioned this without providing evidence to contradict her statement. J. Tom Morgan, a former district attorney from neighboring DeKalb County, described the hearing as turning into a soap opera rather than a serious disqualification process. He emphasized that no evidence has been presented to prove a conflict of interest. According to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, lawyers might present more evidence during Friday's hearing. This could include cell phone records that allegedly contradict Nathan Wade's claim of never staying overnight at Fani Willis's condo. It's unclear what criteria Judge Scott McAfee will use to decide if Willis should be disqualified. Georgia law states that a prosecutor can be disqualified if there's a genuine conflict of interest. Legal experts note that this is a high threshold to meet, and so far the defendants haven't met it. Judge McAfee indicated that proving an actual conflict might not be necessary for disqualification. Showing the appearance of one could be sufficient. He mentioned this during a recent hearing, highlighting the importance of both actual conflicts and appearances of conflicts. In a prior stage of the case, overseen by another Fulton County judge, Robert the 101st McBurney, Willis was disqualified from investigating a false elector after she attended a fundraiser for McBurney's political opponent. McBurney stated that her presence raised doubts about her motives throughout the case, leading to her disqualification. If Willis were to be disqualified, it would significantly disrupt the case and push it beyond the 2024 election. The Prosecuting Attorneys Council of Georgia would then have the authority to assign the case to a different prosecutor, with no specified timeline for this process. However, even if Willis and Wade remain involved, defense attorneys have used the hearings to tarnish the public perception of both prosecutors' judgment and credibility. The revelation of undisclosed information has created a perception that the two prosecutors were attempting to hide something. Although these revelations may not hold up in a legal sense, defense attorneys presented text messages from an associate of Nathan Wade's, suggesting that the affair started before he was hired. The associate later clarified he was speculating. Additionally, a former friend of Fani Willis testified, stating she was sure the relationship began before Wade was employed. Furthermore, efforts have been made to introduce cell phone evidence that could challenge Wade's assertion that he never stayed overnight at Willis's condo before their relationship started. "I was at the grocery store, and I overheard two women chatting. They seemed unaware of this case and its politics," Morgan remarked. "But when they started discussing the text messages, suddenly it caught their interest. context. People who hadn't paid attention before are now tuning in. Morgan also mentioned that the timing or existence of a relationship between Willis and Wade wasn't necessarily relevant to determining a conflict of interest. However, during the hearing, the prosecutors had firmly stuck to their story that the romantic relationship began only after Wade was hired. Any evidence challenging this could damage their credibility and lead to accusations of perjury. Willis stated firmly that the relationship began after Wade was hired, but also admitted it's tricky to pinpoint the exact start of a romantic relationship. It's not like in grade school when you send a note asking, "Will you be my girlfriend?" and you check the box, she remarked during the hearing. Above all, Trump's team has succeeded in clouding the clarity of the case and diverting attention from his attempts to undermine democracy. Willis emphasized this during her testimony on the first day of the hearing. "You're confused. You think I'm on trial. These people are on trial for trying to steal an election in 2020. I'm not on trial, no matter how hard you try to put me on trial," she asserted. Friends, don't forget to hit the like button, drop a comment, share with others, and subscribe